Somebody's made a business out of roses.
Yes.
How did this come along?
I saw this rose that was like multicolored. How much is this? And they're like $100 for like a rose. I'm like, you're crazy.
So these are long-lasting, real flowers.
Yes, this is open. It can stay to 3 to 5 years. It will stay for 100 years. The lowest one is about 250 dirhams for the stem. And then we have all the way up to something like 16,000 dirhams arrangement. When Disney approved us, I literally cried. You know why? When I was 16, I went to go apply at Disney and they refused me.
Your first million?
I was, I think, 16 or 17.
Shah Rukh Khan or Tom Cruise?
Obviously, Shah Rukh Khan. Who's
Nothing.
Tom Cruise? I don't know Tom Cruise. Look over there. Sounds like a real dog,
It
right?
did. The best advice you've got for business, for life. We know you as the Dubai Bling star. We know this personality that you have. Today we want to know the business side of you. We are at Forever Rose. This is your baby. This was your idea. You know, when I first heard about it, I like such a brilliant thing. Somebody's made a business out of roses.
Yes.
How did this come along?
So we've been 10 years now in the market. I've been always traveling since I was very young. I started business, I was 14. I've always been looking for new concepts, trends, things that are unique. So I went to China back in 2013. I've been going since 2010 to the world's biggest trade show called the Canton Fair in Guangzhou, China. This show is amazing. You'll find like amazing things, like everything you can possibly think of. And it's 3 different portions. So remember, like between each portion, so each section of the shows, because they have to change. So they have to they do 4 days and they close for 5 days, and they do 4 days and close 5 days. So during the days that they're closed, I travel within the region. So I remember leaving Guangzhou and going to Shanghai. And when I was in Shanghai, I always stay in the best hotels because when I'm traveling, I like to make it the best I possibly can so I can want to do it, you know? So I don't say, oh, I'm going for work, I'm not going to be excited. No, so I take care of myself, so make sure that I'm excited and motivated to work harder. So I was in a location in Shanghai that was Radio Tower, and they had the Apple store. They had really cool things there. And I went down to a very luxurious supermarket. And at the entrance, I saw a flower shop. I saw this rose that was like multicolored, and it was very big. I took a picture of it, didn't pay attention. I went to finish my time, and that Instagram just started. It was 2013, and Instagram was started as photos only. And you edit the photos, and then you post it. Then sometimes it was likes, then turned to comments.
Yeah.
So I posted it, and I got all these messages saying, "What is that? It's so nice, I want it." So I said, okay. I always travel. I always bring my friends gifts. So I went back to the shop, and I was like, "How much is this?" And they're like $100 for like a rose. I'm like, you're crazy. And I have like 20 friends and I'm not paying $2,000 for roses.
Yeah.
But I was intrigued. So I went to the airport. As I'm in the airport, I was researching. And I found out this is the rose. The salesperson didn't tell me. It's long life, it lives, it stays, whatever. So I researched, found out the company who started this was in the UK. It was called Forever Rose. And there was a technology behind it that started in 1999. They put a preservation on the roses. And I was like, this is interesting. So I took some information of the company, called the company. I was like, you know what? I want this technology in Dubai. And they're like, well, you know what? We're willing to sell the company, which we don't know how to handle it, because it was just like, they would just have the technology. They don't have the actual designs and stuff. So I said, okay. So we took the name, we bought it, and we said, let's create it into a display. So our first product was this one here, which is the Bella. This is the gold version, but the actual first one was a red version. And when I did that, my sister, she was like, wait, that kind of looks like the rose from the Beauty and the Beast.
It does.
Disney. So I said, okay. 2017, we were already popular. Reached out to Disney, told Disney, we have this product. And Disney was like, how did you know? Like, what do you mean, how do we know? They're like, we're just gonna release the Beauty and the Beast movie this year. I said, shut up. It was gonna be like in 3 months.
Yeah.
So they're like, license is available. It's the right time. It's the right rose. It's a magical rose. So they're like, the Dubai team, the MENA office for Disney said, you need to go to London now. Because if you want to get it in time for the movie, you need to expedite the thing. So we did, we got partnered. I remember getting the email in the car when Disney approved us. I literally cried. You know why? So I'm from Orlando, Florida. My mom's American. Orlando is the home of Disneyland. When I was 16, I went to go apply at Disney and they refused me.
Wow. What a
And
start.
I was heartbroken because I was like, Like, I love Disney and I wanted to work there and I want to be a part of them. And they didn't give me a reason why they refused me. I had everything. Everything was there. I was the right age. I was the right look. I was the right fit. I did a perfect interview. And at that time, I didn't understand. But because God had a better plan for me, I was not supposed to work for them. I was supposed to be their partner.
What a story.
Yeah. So being a part of one of the world's most successful companies, it's up there with Apple. It's up there with the big giants. For them to recognize us or even to put us on the same lists of association with them meant the world to me. So in that point, I knew that the opportunities are going to be endless. I just have to focus about it. So that led to one thing. Then we did MGM, which is Pink Panther. And then we also did quite a few other collaborations with other brands to create this empire of roses.
Yeah.
Then in 2020, 3 months right before COVID, we decided to do the cafe, which we'll show you next, just next door to us. That one's a whole other vibe. Here, it's very romantic, it's dark, it's luxury. That one's more friendly, vibing, brightness.
And it's very intimate.
This is intimate because you're buying a luxury product for someone you love.
Yeah.
That one in the cafe, it's you're going there daily. So we don't want it to be so dark. We want it to be just more friendly.
Yeah.
And that was a concept that came to us. We were inspired by Fendi in London. They did a pop-up cafe. So it was black and white. So we did something similar. Theirs was just black and white. We made ours illustrated. So we're the first to create this concept in this region.
Okay. Tell me about this. So these are long-lasting, real flowers.
Yes. So we have 38 colors. This is the gold one. So it's dipped in gold. But the other ones, like for example, this one here, this is the natural white. All roses are grown as white roses. So we use a special rose that's a white rose. And then if it's gold, then we dip the white rose in gold. And that's how we get that color. So it's use natural enhancer. It's basically a glycerin. A lot of time they put that enhancer onto food to show it so it doesn't get the bacteria on it. What kills the roses is bacteria. So when you put this spray on it, glycerin, it doesn't allow the bacteria to kill the rose. So therefore it kind of preserves it in a way. That's why we call it preserved rose.
3 to 5 years is what?
3 to 5 years if it's exposed. So if this is open, it can stay to 3 to 5 years. It will stay for 100 years. But what deteriorates it is when people touch it. So that's why we call it Forever Rose, because once it's protected in the glass, it's forever.
Makes sense.
3 to 4 years is if it's in the exposed. So we have, like, for example, that one's exposed. Other ones who are open, it's the exposed one. And people touch it, cracks it, because people don't understand. The first thing they want to do is they want to touch it to see if it's real.
Yeah.
So they end up cracking the petals. So after 2 to 3 years, if they keep touching it, it ends up look broken, doesn't look nice.
Yeah.
And sometimes the color changes a little bit. It's like having a shirt. You keep washing a black shirt, it's gonna look old after a few years. It's not gonna be the same as brand.
True.
But it stays.
How much does it cost?
So it starts off, we have different prices. The lowest one is about 250 dirhams for the stem. It comes in a box. And then we have all the way up to something like 16,000 dirhams arrangement. But the most common one is the Bella. The regular Bella is 1,000 dirhams.
Okay.
We have a promotion that we've did for our 10-year anniversary, which is a reduction of 20% off. So in the shop, we have the roses, the long life roses, the fresh roses. We have chocolates, fragrances, and candles.
Lovely. Can you show me the 25 dirhams one and the one which goes up to 16,000?
Yeah, so I think the 251 is in a box. You have that. So this one, and this one is actually a chocolate box. So it comes with one rose, and then the chocolates inside.
Oh, nice.
These are the famous Dubai pistachio chocolates.
Lovely.
So we know since being in Dubai, we had to do our version of the best quality one. So that's there. So it's cool because this actually starts in this size, but we have different other sizes depending on if you want it for office or if you want it for a housewarming gift. But it's such a nice gift because you have chocolate and flower in the same package. And it's just, this is perfect for someone's office. Like if you had someone that got a promotion, you would send it to them with a small note. And then if you have some housewarming party, you have the bigger ones. So we just have something for everything. So whenever a customer comes in and say, we have, this occasion, we will definitely find them something. This one, for example, it's mother and child. So if you look at it, it's basically, it's growing into a heart. Because we always grow to love. So it forms a heart, but in the same time, when you look at the rose here, it's like the mother's holding the child in a way. So whenever we gift this, we always ask for the mother and the child like this. We put the photo on the bottom for these flowers to resemble the mother and child. We have another one, which is this one here. This is more like a couple, his and her. So sometimes couples will customize the roses to their favorite color. So
Yeah.
if the man likes white, he's white, and the ladies like red or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one, the 3, no, it's not a couple of 3. They don't get imagination far. This means I love you. So it's I love you.
Oh, nice. When you're interacting with your customers and you open the door for them to let out when they were going, it shows that you care for them.
These people have came from a very far place. You know, this couple, I realized just by the way they speak that they came from Australia. So, you know, them coming from Australia to Dubai to see me,
Yeah.
right? And to come to my cafe out of 17,000 restaurants in Dubai, to choose me out of all of them, the least I can do is open a door for them, greet them, take pictures with them, do what I can.
That's the beauty of customer service, right? If one happy customer goes out, he or she will bring 4 more.
100%, more than 4.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, 4 is the minimum.
Yeah.
Think about how many friends they have, and now there's social media because you don't know. I don't know if this person has 1 million followers. I don't know. Maybe they do. So you have to treat everyone equally. And coming back, I'm not gonna mention names because I don't want to be shady. But yesterday, we were at an event, and you know, someone that I know looked at another person and said hi in a very kind of rude way.
Yeah.
Brushed that person off. That person was the owner, as the son of the owner of the event.
Oh.
People who were invited there were all like invited by the owner. That was the owner's son. Was saying hi to one of my friends. They didn't know. I'm not gonna say he or she. They didn't know who that was. And then when I told them like that's the owner's son, and then they go back and like, hi, how are you? And it's just like it's too late.
Yeah.
So you should treat everyone equally.
Yeah. For my viewers, we are talking about 101 rules for customer service, right? This is what you do, and if you don't, people don't respect you as a business owner.
And
it makes sense.
And plus the world is, we think it's big, but it's very small.
It is. When did you first make your million? Your first million?
I was, I think 16 or 17, something around that. I remember it was during when I started the first shoes business, which is wheelies, which is these skating shoes in Florida. That was my first million.
What did it make you feel?
I didn't know I had it because I remember I didn't have time to go to the bank. I was putting the money in shoe boxes. And I remember I had the money in the shoe boxes because
Why?
So I had 9 locations. So I had to open. So the mall told me, the owner, so basically we have like here Emar, in that place we had Simon and General Goods Properties. They told me, if you want this mall, you have to open 9 other locations in other malls that weren't popular. So I said, no problem, but I have to open one every month because I would generate the money and open a second one, third one. I had to get employees. I was 16 years old. I called my friends. Anywhere my friends, wherever they worked, I'm like, wherever you work, come work with me, I'll give you more money.
Yeah.
So I hired my friends. So I had to drop off the shoes in the daytime. At night, I collect the money. I didn't have time to sleep. It was 7 days a week thing. I would literally sleep on the road. Like we had imagine Sheikh Zayed Road from Abu Dhabi to, let's say, you know, Fujairah. In America, it was the Florida Turnpike. It was from Orlando all the way to Miami, 4 hours drive. I would have to stop on each location, give them the shoes, the new stock, and take the money. So when I go home, I have to do the thing back in the morning. I don't have time to go to the bank.
Yeah.
So I'll put the money in the shoe boxes. My mom once, she went to shoe boxes. She was gonna throw them away. But she's like, damn, this thing's heavy.
Yeah.
She opened, she saw the money. She calls me. You know, there's no telephone with cameras back then. You know, I'm a dinosaur. So my mom calls me and said, come home right now. I was like, what happened? Is everything okay? I don't give a shit. Come home. And I was like, okay, I ran home. I'm like, what happened? She was like, are you selling drugs?
I thought so she'd say that.
I'm like, no. She said, why is this money
Lying here in shoe boxes.
I'm like, can you take it to the bank?
Yeah.
She was like, okay. So here I come, my mom. My mom, she wears a scarf, you know? She's American though. So she goes into in America, it's very like suspicious of money that's cash, you know? So my mom, she takes these shoe boxes to the bank and she's like, can I put this in account? She's like, whose account exactly? This is my son's account. They're like, your son's 16 years old. Where is this money coming from? So I had like, you know, all this federal people after me saying how to, so I had to show them like, this is where I make it, you know? I didn't have time to file my taxes because it was like the year, it was all during that year. So at the end of the year, in January, we filed taxes. So when they file taxes, they know that what I didn't do, but it didn't reach to that point. So it was already like suspicious.
Tell me, if there's an expat who's coming to Dubai, how much money he or she will require to start a business?
A lot. Bring a lot of money. No, I'm joking. Depends on what type of business. I would.
What's the minimum seed capital you think they should have?
I would not come less than $1 million.
$1 million dirhams.
Just think about it. If you invest 200,000, you need also money in case something happens. So minimum $1 million, minimum, nothing less.
Is that a sustainable business plan to start from there?
Depends on what you're getting into, but I always say, whatever you come with, make sure it's only 20% of what you have. Okay. So spend only 20% because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You might have to need to support the business for an entire year before you make any income, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
So you have to only invest 20% what you have. I don't recommend someone coming with everything they have, because if you lose, to get yourself back up again, it's going to take a long time and it's going to be demotivating. But if you have 20% only, and you close the business and you suffer your losses, it's not the end of the world. So yeah.
Tomorrow, God forbid, if you lose whatever you have, materialistic, how do you survive?
I can.
It's easy?
Absolutely. I was telling my family, I have no issue with starting from living in a tent. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to survive. I don't need luxuries to survive. I actually prefer nature.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely. I prefer to stay in a tent and be within nature and be amongst average people. I don't really care about superficial things.
Then as an entrepreneur, does it become easier for you to take risks? Do you have the risk-taking appetite?
I'm ready to lose everything for what I believe in. If I believe in something, I'm ready to lose anything. So for me, taking risks is it's normal because I don't mind starting from zero. I don't need to have luxuries. I don't like fine dining. I don't like it at all. Like when someone says, oh, we're going to go to this restaurant and they make the plate look beautiful and it's like that big, I'm like, where am I going to put that?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd rather have a home cooking. I'd rather be with a biryani and a, naan and
chicken tikka masala.
Whatever. As long as it's flavorful,
yeah,
I'm good. And it doesn't have to be big portion either.
Yeah.
I've had days where I just, I'm just going to have eat a cucumber and go to sleep. It's fine. It's not the end of the world not to have everything,
What was your last business failure or mistake, and what did you learn out of it?
Maybe some locations that I opened were wrong. It wasn't the actual business. It was actually the choice of location. We just recently closed, I think today we closed our location in Abu Dhabi. We had a location inside of the mall. And
for Forever Rose?
For Forever Rose Café.
Okay.
So we realized that our customers are more tourists because of the show. And that mall is more just for locals. So we just had to close it because it just wasn't making sense for us. It's sad to close the business because, employees lose their jobs, but hopefully we'll find for them places in other parts of the company. But yeah, that's the most recent, I would say.
How do you take this setback?
It doesn't set us back much because it wasn't performing as we wanted. So we didn't lose much from that.
Lovely. I want to see your cafe also.
Let's go.
Do you think we can walk?
Of course.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we can sit here.
Okay.
Let's see. This is my table.
I can see that, the blue man.
This actually was a gift from my employees. So before we had, other important people on the walls. And on my birthday, they gave me this because when we were filming Dubai Blink, we couldn't have the images of the other people here because we had to have rights to them to be using it.
Okay.
So they made this when we're filming Dubai Blink. So, cause it's me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you watch Bollywood films?
My parents did. So in Kuwait, we only had Bollywood films. There was no Hollywood back in the day. So my mom and dad used to watch a lot of Bollywood films. I probably watched just a few. The last one I watched was called Animal. And I was telling my employees that I liked it. So they told me, okay, when we go to India, we'll let you stay in the villa where they filmed that Animal.
Oh, nice.
Then they literally put me in the same room where there was the rated R scene. And I was like, I'm not gonna sleep on that bed knowing what happened there. I'm like, give me a different room, But it was a nice like farmhouse. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And just being, you know, somewhere where they filmed was so nice.
What did you like about the film?
I just, there was a lot of action. You know, I didn't really like too much of the, I didn't like the narrative of the story because I don't like people to create like narrative that separates people. And I think it was just unbalanced, you know, but I like the action part. So it was very beautiful. I think it was filmed very nicely. I wasn't bored. I didn't fall asleep. So if I don't fall asleep in a movie, it means it was good.
Nice.
Yeah. If I slept, means it's not good.
Lovely. You speak Hindi?
Just bad words.
Tell me.
Kar jao, pagal beta.
Pagal beta. Who says pagal beta to you?
So in America, I was working with some different. I had Indian friends, Pakistani friends, Bangladeshi friends. So I just learned a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember the first word I've learned. It was one of my Indian friends. She was actually like an older lady, and she wanted to have fun. She was bored, so we had a customer, and she told me, when you see any Indian customers, tell them, thank you. So I thought, you know, it was like such a nice word, you know, thank you. And I said it in a very nice way, and I did it to the first customer, and you know, they were like Sikhs, so they're very polite people, you know, they're very honorable about their religion, and they carry their religion very beautifully, and they're peaceful. So I told them, I'm like, thank you. They look, the whole family looked at me like, and then they're like shocked. I'm like, what did I say? And then they saw her in the corner, she was giggling, and they knew that she told me to do it.
Crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
And then the mom, she didn't, the guy laughed. The son, the mother, she was telling her like, no good, don't teach people this word.
Let me teach you some more after the shoot.
Bad words or good words?
Good words.
Yeah, I think I need good words now.
Yeah. Or maybe bad words in the garb of good words.
No, bad words, I think it's enough. I think I have 3-4, it's enough. I need now good words. How do you say beautiful?
Sundar.
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 Yeah. Sundar.
आप बहुत सुंदर हो.
बहुत सुंदर हो.
हाँ. So you can say to a woman you know.
अच्छा, अच्छा.
हाँ, अच्छा, हाँ. And you also know chalo. हाँ, you know chalo.
I know khar jao. I know ठीक है.
ठीक है.
Yeah. I know आप कैसा है. Or it's आप कैसा है.
आपके?
That's Urdu, no?
आप कैसे हैं?
आप कैसा है.
हाँ, हाँ. Yeah. Nice. You'll survive in India very smoothly.
I will.
Enough words.
Enough to make them happy.
Yeah, enough to make them happy. Before we move on to a fun round, I want to ask you one last thing. The best advice you've got for business, for life, and you still follow it every single day.
I wouldn't say just for business, but in general, the best thing the most thing I live my life by is this verse that's in our religion, which says, don't love something so much because it could be bad for you. And don't hate something so much because it could be good for you. God is the best planner.
Wow. When is Dubai Bling Season 4 coming?
It's not officially announced by Netflix yet, so I won't be able to give the information at the moment, but stay tuned, and if Netflix announces, they should announce, you know, sooner than later.
Fans should remain hopeful though.
They can be. I mean, we did a great season 3, so why wouldn't we have another season?
Yeah. Cannot wait. Okay, I have some fun questions to ask you, Ebraheem, before we finish it off.
Yay, fun. Before the fun questions, your shirt says NASA. Are you a NASA fan?
No, my nephew gifted it to me.
Does he work in NASA, or he just...
He works in the US, doesn't work with the NASA, but he's fascinated with NASA.
So I used to live next to NASA, and very close by to NASA. It's in Florida, so it was in Cape Canaveral. So I visited there as a child, so that's why when I saw it, I remembered my visit. I had no interest in space, but I just thought it was cool.
I'm so glad it brought those memories for you. Crazy. Okay, I have some quick questions for you. You have to choose between these. Biryani or butter chicken?
That's so hard. I like them both, and I just ate them yesterday.
You have to give me one.
Ah, damn it. Biryani.
Biryani?
Yeah, because of the sauces. Because butter chicken is like butter chicken.
Yeah.
But biryani has like, you know, the yogurt, and it has variations. And you have Hyderabadi biryani, and you have lamb biryani, and you have chicken biryani.
Yeah.
Butter chicken, you just stuck with chicken.
Yeah.
So biryani, I can play with.
Great choice. Samosa or idli?
For sure, sambusa.
Really?
I'm not an idli fan.
You love Indian food, don't you?
I love. It's my preferred food. Like, I don't know why other people eat any other food. Especially Italian food is like no flavor. Like, what are you eating?
It's nice.
Like, can I have like butter chicken pasta? Like, I will take pasta, put butter chicken on top of it.
But in India, you'll get that fusion also. Butter chicken
I love
pasta. Some
We did
random-
here. We did here in Forever Rose. We did a butter chicken risotto.
Oh, nice. Crazy. Rogan Josh or chicken tikka masala?
Rogan Josh.
Rogan Josh?
The meat. I love meat.
Lovely. Dubai or Florida?
You chose both of my homes. Like, can you just give me a different option?
It's hard.
Dubai.
I know. Dubai?
Yeah.
It's become more closer to your heart now?
I mean, it's not my country, but the Emiratis are so nice where they make it feel it's my country.
Sure. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
Always?
Always.
Sea-
Beaches, I think, it just feels boring. I think mountains, there, you can have waterfalls and mountains, and it can, be for a beach.
Which is your favorite place with mountains?
Switzerland.
Lovely. Beautiful. Sweet or spicy?
Spicy.
Okay. Instagram or Snapchat?
Instagram.
Texting or calling?
Texting. Don't call me. Don't call
You hate it?
Huh?
You're not a call.
No, don't like it. It's like, what do you want? It's not like hello. It's like, what do you want? Why are you calling?
Rains or winters?
Rains.
Okay. Have you spent a monsoon in India?
No.
Rains in India?
I mean, when I went to India, it was raining a lot,
Yeah.
but I didn't because I was only there for a few days, so I need to spend longer time. I want to go to Rajasthan. That's my next trip. I want to do this Royal Express train. I want to stay in the really nice resorts in Rajasthan. I want to do this tiger tent experience in a certain part of Rajasthan. Is really cool. I didn't get a chance to go to Taj Mahal. I want to go there because when I told them I want to go to Taj Mahal, people were like, you're not gonna like it. I'm like, but I want to see.
Lovely.
Yeah, you see, people, everyone have different opinions.
Yeah.
Because it was so far from Delhi. Like, we just take a helicopter. I don't have to take the 4-hour.
So when I also went to Taj Mahal for the first time, I didn't have high expectations, but when you actually see it, it's magnificent.
It's part of this 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah, it's amazing. Books or movies?
Movies. I hate books. I hate the smell of books. Get books away from me.
You don't read at all?
I'm so happy that they don't have books anymore. It's all online. I don't like books.
But if it's...
I was the one in school telling the teacher, why you have books? Put a movie. I was the one fighting with them for books. I hate the smell of books. It itches my skin.
But do
I
you
have
read
allergy.
at all?
No. I don't know how to read. I don't like reading. I think I have ADHD, which I read, but I don't pay attention to what's written.
Sure, okay. Bollywood or Hollywood? Tough.
Hollywood.
Say it. Okay, I know.
I like Bollywood, but it's just they're just too dramatic.
Oh.
How can a snake woman turn into a snake? They jump off cars, but they developed it a lot better. I just feel that they're just too dramatic.
No, we have all kind of
They need to
movies.
calm it down a little bit.
We have all kind of movies.
I love Slumdog Millionaire. That was amazing movie.
That's not the right representation of India.
Yeah, but it's
a lot more.
No, but what they did is it was more like Hollywood in Bollywood. So being raised in America, our brains are a bit different, So I would love to be in a Bollywood movie.
You would? Which actress you would like to be paired with? This is my chance pe dance question.
I know Noora Fatehi is not she's not known to be as a more of an actress. I think she was more of a singer and dancer. But I saw her yesterday, and I think she performed so well. And she's so beautiful.
She's great.
What is that one girl who played in Slumdog Millionaire?
Frida Pinto.
Yes.
Yeah. She also works in Hollywood now. Frida hardly works in Hindi films though.
Yeah.
But Bollywood films is also it's like a whole dish. It has all the flavors.
Yeah. I would love to do a Bollywood movie.
Yeah, we'd love to have you there. Shah Rukh Khan or Tom Cruise?
Obviously, Shah Rukh Khan. Who's Tom Cruise? I don't know Tom Cruise. Obviously, hello. I'm a person where I believe in supporting our people, and I consider India as our people because it's our region.
Yeah.
Because we've been raised amongst each other.
Okay. Netflix or Prime?
What's Prime? I only know Netflix. Excuse me?
One movie you wish you were in?
One movie I wish I would. What's up? As an adult or as a child?
Say both.
child and early adult age, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Because I love sweets.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be fun. But yeah, like more like funny, happy-go-lucky movies, you know? But I've always been fascinated with James Bond and Batman.
Oh.
Because like, you know, growing up as a businessman, I believe that Batman is possible.
Yeah.
Because he's inherited the business from his father, and he has this mansion, and he has like, you know, underground things. So I lived that freaking movie. Like I felt at one point like I can be Batman.
Yeah.
And I have this thing where I want to fight like bad people in the world, and I'll be like, I can do that, you know.
So
also
perfect
James
card.
Bond. James Bond, like, you know, he's an assassin, like he kills the bad people. Like I have this thing in me where I want to fight for the less fortunate. I want to be a voice for them. Like I want to do right in the world. Yeah.
Nice.
But I think it's not possible.
It is. Smaller measures, not maybe at large levels, but smaller measures. I'm sure you're doing it in your own way.
Yeah, I wish I can do more though.
A song that's always on your playlist.
This is the latest one. I'm freaking obsessed with this song. It is literally my favorite.
Don't play it,
No
I'll
idea.
get copyright.
Okay, it's called Pal Pal.
Okay. Your celebrity crush?
Angelina Jolie.
Still, even today? All
It's always been. It's never changed since I was a kid.
love.
Because she's beautiful. She's a great actress, and more important than anyone, she's a human.
Yeah, and a great one.
Great one.
Sure. What's your guilty pleasure?
Sweets, all sweets, chocolate, cupcakes, cookies.
Okay.
I have abs now. It's hard to maintain, but I love it.
So zero sugar?
Not zero. I'd say when I have my craving, I take a small piece just to satisfy, to trick my inner fat child.
Okay. First thing you do when you wake up and the last thing you do when you go to sleep.
First thing I do is I take my Anaman, which is a natural supplement from Rejuve, my brand. Really, it's literally take it 2 pills.
Anti-aging supplement.
Anti-aging supplement. I need to stay young and fit so I can continue to do what I do. And then I start my cardio. So today I did my run. I'm not sure if you saw on Snap, but I did my run. And then that's the first thing. My Anaman, then my run.
And the last thing you do when you go to sleep?
My prayers. So I thank God for everything that I was given. And I think about what's happening through the day. If I've hurt anyone, if I have to send any message for apology, I just don't like to close the night knowing that someone's upset with me.
Sure.
I have nightmares.
Great habit.
Huh?
Great habit.
It's an important habit to have.
It keeps your mind healthy. Last 2-3 questions. A talent people don't know about you.
What is it?
A talent that people don't know about you. You have it, but you've not exposed it to the world.
Look over there.
Wow.
Sounds like a real dog,
It
right?
did.
No, but people actually know about that. It sounds so real. He says his ear. He's like, cameraman's like, my ears.
Oh, it just happened. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Time travel.
Okay.
I'll go back in time and fix all the mistakes of humanity.
Last question, Ebraheem. For all the new age entrepreneurs who want to become businessmen, who really have this dream to make their own empires, what would you like to tell them?
Don't. Just come work for me. Not joking. First and most important, and I always say this, is you have to identify yourself. You have to identify if you are or if you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur. People want to be an entrepreneur for the wrong reasons. They want to be financially free without having to work. And being an entrepreneur is actually you have to work 10 times harder. You have to take risks. So you have to understand, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Are you a leader or are you a follower? Ask yourself these questions. If you're a leader, then you can be an entrepreneur. If you're a follower, you cannot.
Sure.
You don't have the leading capacity to take care of a team to the next level. And if you're an introvert, you have to be behind the scenes. And if you're an extrovert, you can be in the front line.
Yeah.
So that's identifying that is the most important.
Yeah.
After that, do you have the money to take the business forward? You cannot use your daddy's money or you cannot use your mommy's money and expect to succeed.
Yeah.
You have to take your own risks.
Yeah. So know yourself.
Know yourself, have the means, do it in the right time, and don't rush.
Sure.
It's not the end of the world to wait 1 year, 2 years. KFC started when he was like, what, 45?
Yeah.
So many successes stories started after the age of 40.
Yeah.
Why? Because that's when you're the most mature and you're going to make the least mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Ebraheem, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You've been very, very kind. You've been very, very accommodating.
My pleasure.
Thank you for showing us both your properties. I hope our audience learned something out of your journey. That's the whole purpose of this conversation.
This is why I give my time, is for someone to benefit from what I have to say.
Thank you so much for your time.
And a little bit of laughter.
Yeah, I'm sure we had lots of it. Thank you, Ebraheem. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure.